Hi, thank you for watching the video review for my mobile911.com. This time, I'd like to show you the comparison between the G1 from T-Mobile and the new MyTouch3G is also from T-Mobile. Both of them are Google devices. First of all, let's look at the phone. This G1 has a sliding keyboard, so once you slide out, you have the hard keyboard for your typing. And the G2, it doesn't have a slide out keyboard. So what it does is actually has a virtual keyboard, just like the iPhone. Both of them use a trackball. The G1 has a black trackball that won't lit up, but the G2 has a white one which will lit up when there's an alert from your phone, like a SMS message, some kind of stuff. Then it will start blinking. And then the screen size for both of them, the screen size is the same, exactly the same, and both of these phones are using the proprietary 11-pin USB connector. There's no 3.5 audio jack, so you have to use the same 3.5 from a G1 or any HTC phone to connect to these and listen to music or headphones, And on a MyTouch3G, this one is a much nicer device. The build quality is better. This won't be any fragile part like the G1. It was like after a couple times of use, like it will start squeaking. And the MyTouch3G has a glossy finish, so it looks much nicer than the original G1. And the size difference is very obvious, as there's no keyboard on the MyTouch3G. The width for both phones is about the same, and but the MyTouch3G, it's actually 5mm shorter than the G1, and is 4mm thinner than the G1 as well. And the most important thing is the weight. The weight, when you hold it on your hand, I think it's about the same. But actually, the MyTouch3G is 40 grams less than the G1. So it's a huge difference over there. Okay, and on the hardware inside, both of them is using the Qualcomm with the 528 megahertz processor. The G1. The G1 has a 256 megabyte memory inside, but the MyTouch3G has a 512, so it's a big increase on the memory. Both of them are quad-band GSM device with a 3G capability. So both of them can use. It's a worldwide phone. Like if you travel to Asia, Europe, you're still able to use this. Like once it's unlocked, or if you want to roam. During your travel, you're still able to use it. But the 3G for T-Mobile is using the UMTS 1700 bandwidth. So on that part, if you have your phone unlocked and has an AT&T SIM card, when you plug into the G1 or the MyTouch3G, it won't able to connect to the AT&T 3G network because of the frequency difference. Alright, and both of them has a built-in GPS, so when you do the Google Map, you can locate yourself very accurately, like within 3 meters. Both of them using Bluetooth 2.0, and for the camera, both of them are 3.2 megapixel camera. The MyTouch3G doesn't have a 5 megapixel camera, as like some early rumors saying like, oh, there will be 5 megapixel camera built in, but this one is only a 3.2 megapixel camera. It says with autofocus, but I tried a little bit. It does have an autofocus, but it's not as well response to compare with the BlackBerry or some other smartphones that with the camera on it. Okay. Okay. On the other difference on this G1 and the MyTouch3G, it's on the battery. The G1 it has a 1150 milliamp battery, and we know all that, like a lot of people complaining because of the 3G network is more power consumption. The 1150 milligram can only last them for maybe a day or so. So with this, the MyTouch3G, they upgrade the battery a little bit more. The battery that come with the MyTouch3G is 1340, which is like about 200 milliamp increase. But in that case, I would say like there maybe only like a little bit difference, like maybe 30 minutes of improvement that you can see to compare between the G1 and the MyTouch3G. And since the MyTouch 3G doesn't have any keyboard, so this one will have a built-in accelerometer. So in what I say is like, okay, right now you see there's the keyboard. You can see the keyboard in a landscape mode. It's a little bit hard to type because it's kind of small, but if you do it in a landscape mode, let me try to see. Okay, right now, okay, you have a much comfortable keyboard, and then the accelerometer, actually it will do the flipping for you. Okay, so the performance on this one is very close to the iPhone performance. Okay, both of these devices are manufactured by HTC, and the OS support is by Google. It's the Android device, and these two devices, there's no limitation on the software. What I have on my hand right now, both of them has the Android, the Android, the 1.5 version firmware. So you can get the most updated version for either your G1 or the MyTouch3G. They both have the same capability. And right now, even though the MyTouch3G has released from T-Mobile, the G1 is still available from T-Mobile. So if you go to the T-Mobile store, basically they are almost identical. The only thing is the size and the if you are more like a texter, if you prefer a hardware keyboard, this is definitely the G1 is the one for you. But if you don't text that much, and most of you, what you do is just browse or read email. Keyboard is not. If a keyboard is not an important factor, the MyTouch3G is a better build and better quality, more up-to-date device to compare with the G1. Okay, so this is your choice, and have fun. And you can go to your local T-Mobile store. Both of these devices will be in their store. Alright, thank you for watching, and please visit my mobile 911 for more news.